Hello everyone and welcome back to Fit Life with Lee. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be doing a nice deep stretch for the lower body. Okay, we want to get into the hip flexors, the hips, the quads, the hamstrings, the calves. So especially if you've had an intense leg day during the week or whenever, if you're very tight in your lower body, this stretch is going to be perfect for you. Okay, I do recommend you do this stretch after your leg day session. Okay, so it's okay to do it now without being completely warm, but it is better and way more effective if you're doing stretches like this straight after your workout, only because your muscles are already warm. Okay, so way more effective for your flexibility and obviously getting into the poses and getting into the postures. Much better when your body is warm already after your workout. So remember that for next time. If you do a lower body day and you want to do a nice deep stretch afterwards, this is perfect. Okay, so if you do have blocks, you can use your blocks for some of the poses. If you don't have blocks, that's totally fine. You can even use old books, okay, just to have some height. It does help to have them now and then, especially if you're not as flexible. I'm definitely not very flexible. I am getting there to where I want to be, so I'm definitely going to be using my blocks today. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so we're going to start in a nice child's pose first. So you're going to get your knees as wide as the mat, or whatever's best for you, for your body. Okay, so it doesn't have to be too wide. You feel it out for yourself. Big toes together, and we're just going to come down nice and easy, melting your heart down towards the mat and just relaxing your head down completely. So you want to relax everything in these postures, guys. I want you to really feel it out. Ask yourself the question, am I tensing anything? Okay, so no activation of muscles. Everything is nice and relaxed. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Let's go for 3 more breaths here. Okay guys, let's come out, pressing into your mat, into a tabletop position, and we're going to go into a nice downward facing dog. Okay, so bring your toes in, up, and from here you're just going to lift out. Okay, and do whatever feels comfortable here for you. You can pedal out your legs if you need to. Okay, one by one, or you can just hold. Don't worry if your heels don't touch the ground completely, that's totally fine. You go as far as you go. Nice and easy. You've got to feel like you're bringing your chest nice and close to your upper thighs. Okay. Nice long flat backs. And gently release back down into tabletop position. And be nice and gentle. Okay, be nice and gentle with yourselves. Okay, cool. You're going to get your right leg in the center of the mat. And from here, you're literally just going to be sinking your hips in, forward, okay? So sinking the hips down and forward into the mat and just holding here for a few breaths, okay? So you've got to really bring your pelvis in, so not here, but push that pelvis forward till you feel that nice pressure in the hips. It should feel comfortable still, okay? So every single pose that you do, you've got to still feel nice and comfortable. It shouldn't hurt, okay? So just go as far as you can go. Make sure your knee is in line with your ankle here. Your chest is up. Right from here, if you can, you're gonna come out, okay, from your hips, coming out of your hips nice and straight. Your posture is up, flat backs, and we're just gonna hold here for a few breaths. Still sinking into the hips. Go for 3 more nice deep breaths here. Alright guys, just gently come back down, hands back down. And from here, we're gonna gently shift the weight back, okay, straightening out the front leg, and you're gonna come straight down for me into this position. Okay, so you need to try and keep your hips square. I like to put a block underneath my butt, okay, and it just gives me a nice leveled, my hips are square, one is not higher than the other. Okay, and this is the position you want. You're sitting out of your hips, okay, nice and tall, and all we're gonna do is go as far as you can down, relaxing your head, relaxing your neck, arms are relaxed, your foot is flexed, and we're just gonna breathe into it nice and deep. Remember, the lower you go, the more you're gonna feel it. Remember what I said, it shouldn't hurt. It should be a very, very mild discomfort at the back of your leg. If you're feeling any pain or anything, if you're not able to breathe normally and deeply, then you're going a bit too far. You must be able to breathe normally in the poses. Let's go for 2 more breaths here. And gently come up. Right from here, we're gonna go back into that low lunge. Okay, so back into that same position, into the low lunge. Flat back still, and now you're just going to gently toe heel your right leg out towards the side of the mat. Both arms are now inside of the leg. Okay, this is your runner's lunge, and we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. Okay, if you want to use your block, it is a little bit easier if you have a little bit of height here. If you're unable to be flat down on your hands, you can even come up on your block and hold here, okay, or your book or whatever you've got. Nice, guys. How are we doing? Quite intense stretching. This is why I say it's always good to do these stretches straight after your leg workout. Okay, your muscles are nice and warm. You'll feel how much easier they are. Really getting into your flexibility nicely as well. Okay, from here, guys, we're gonna come up onto the left toe, and we're just gonna go for 10 reps. We're gonna go 1, coming back down, nice and gentle, nice and easy. Let's go. 2, and don't forget the breathing. 3, good. 4, take your time with it. Good, your chest is still up, you're still maintaining a nice posture. 5, good. 6. You want to try and straighten out that leg. Okay. 7, try and straighten out. Yep. That's good. 8. Nice. 9. And last one. And 10. Right. Okay guys, the next one is going to be quite a little intense quad stretch, and I want you to really mess around and move in the way that's most comfortable for you to be able to get this pose. So what I like to do is I move back a little bit and you lift up that left leg. You're going to come behind with your left hand, and from here you're just going to pull towards your body. Okay, pull that foot towards your glute. Okay, hold there for a couple of seconds. Not going to be here for too long. This is a really, really intense quad stretch. And if you don't get there, that's fine. If you don't manage to reach your foot, that's totally fine. We try it another day, okay? And gently release the leg. Right guys, we're gonna come back into your tabletop from here. Gently get your leg back, very, very gently. No sudden movements, and we're gonna come back into downward dog just for a few seconds here. That's it guys, nice. Nice and easy. Maintain that flat back. Remember what I said, don't worry if your heels don't come down. Right, and we come back into tabletop. Now we're going to go low lunge on the left leg. Right, sinking into the hips. I can feel I'm way tighter on this side. You'll feel how each side feels a little bit different. Okay, make sure you've got your alignment. Your knee is nice and in line with your ankle. And we just hold here for a few seconds. Focusing on your breathing. Sinking into your hips. Don't forget to sink into your hips. Right guys, and from here, if you can, you're gently gonna come up, touching your knee. You're still sinking into your hips. Relax the shoulders. And we're just gonna hold here for a few breaths. Remember, you gotta work on length here. You're coming out of your hips, nice and tall posture, flat back. Okay. Shoulders away from the ears, nice and tall. Really opening up those hips. Alright guys, let's come down. Now from here again, we're just going to shift the weight back, right? And then if you need to, remember to try and keep those hips square. You want to take your block and you want to sit underneath, well, you want to sit on top of your block, not underneath. Okay, do any adjustments. Try and keep your knees close together. Okay, this is your position. Foot flexed, you're sitting out of your hips, tall, flat back, and from here you're just going to gently fold forward. Remember, the lower you go, the more you feel it. but like I said, you've got to feel it out in your body. Don't overdo it, okay? Just that mild discomfort, mild pressure is good. You must be able to breathe, right? Listen out, listen to your body and listen if you're going too far. That normally happens. You can normally feel that if you're feeling any intense pain or pinching or anything like that. Okay. Alright, let's go for 3 more nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. And gently come back up, back out, and again we're going to go into that low lunge position, sinking into the hips. Do any adjustments that you need to do in your body that makes it feel good for you. Just get the alignment, your knees still in line with your ankle, and from here you're going to toe heel your foot out towards the side of the mat, both hands come in. Okay, and we're just going to hold here for a second. Now if you've got a block or a book or something for height, you can get that. Makes it easier for you. A little bit of height is always good, especially if you're not that flexible like me. Okay. Yeah, some people are just born with that flexibility, eh? Lucky peeps. I have to work super, super hard for flexibility. Super, super hard. Keep going, guys. Breathe deep through the nose. Nice. Okay, guys, now from here, again, we're going to do stretching out that right leg, coming up out of the toes, stretching out the leg, and we're going to come down for 10. Okay, 10 reps. Let's go. 9, and keep the chest up and keep the back flat. 8, good. 7, nice. 6, 5, lovely stuff. 4, 3, good. 2, and last one. 1. Right, guys, now you're going to shift your weight. We're going to try and do that quad opener on the other side. If you want to stay on your block, you can. It does help. Okay, and you're going to really try adjust your body so that you're able to reach your foot. And like I said, if you're not able to reach your foot yet, that's totally fine. Okay, and we hold here, nice and easy. Good. Still keeping the chest open. Remember, you must be able to breathe nicely, nice and comfortably, nice and easily. Okay, if you're unable to breathe or unable to talk in these poses, you're going too far. Okay, so check it out. Shouldn't feel like it's a mission. Okay, and gently release that foot back. Good. Gently get this leg back into tabletop. And we're gonna come up for the last little downward dog. Lovely. Feel how nice that feels now. In comparison to that first downward dog, you'll feel the difference. How much looser you are. How much nicer it feels. Okay. And gently release back down to the mat. And we're gonna do our last little stretch. We're gonna open up the legs. Now guys, you don't have to open up wide, okay? Just open up to whatever is good for you, okay? Even if it's here, that's fine, okay? Open up, feet are flexed, okay? Keep the feet nice and active. You're gonna sit out of your hips, okay? Nice and tall in this posture. And from here, we're just gonna come forward and we're just gonna hold here just for a few seconds and for a few breaths, okay? Just relax. Nice and easy. You just go as low as you can, okay? I'm gonna use block and I'm just gonna chill out here. Nice and easy. How are we feeling? We're doing good. So good for flexibility. Like I've been doing these stretches quite a bit after my leg days, and I can definitely feel a difference, especially with my movements as well while I'm training. Okay, if you have increased flexibility, things are just much better, much easier. Okay, you're less prone to injury. So yeah, stretching is really something that we forget about. We tend to forget about it. So yeah, try and do stretches like these regularly. Keep holding. Let's go for 5 more breaths here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Come out very gently, very easily, okay? And from here, you're just gonna gently bend back your legs, okay? Soles of the feet together, whatever movement feels good for you. Good. Get your knees back up. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Your legs, your quads, squeeze it in nice and deep. Just hold here for a few seconds. And gently release. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Let me know how it went. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if that's really released all that muscle soreness, everything that you've been feeling. If you're feeling good, thank you so much, and I'll see you at the next one.